So let's celebrate like crazy. It's time to dance.
During this holiday season, I'm grateful for each of you and the gifts you offer our organization. I feel blessed to work in an organization where our calling and our mission is to give of ourselves individually and collectively.
2023 comes to an end and we're upon this holiday season. I want to take this opportunity to pause and express my sincere thanks for your dedication and hard work this past year.
Hi, this is Scott Peak. I'm still not sure this isn't some elaborate prank or joke being played on me, but here I am in all my glory with yellow tights, red booties, dressed up to bring you holiday cheer. I want to thank you for everything you do for our patients.
Hanukkah celebrates devotion, divine sustainment, and deliverance. Bodhi Day, enlightenment. Kwanzaa, unity, self-determination, collective responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. New Year's Eve, the final day of the year when people
Hi, everybody. It is a time of year where we gather with friends, family, loved ones, even sometimes some strangers, to wish them all the best of this holiday season. It's what's in our heart, it's what's in our soul, it's what we live in our mission every day. It's caring about people. It's the Christmas spirit, it's the Hanukkah spirit, it's Kwanzaa spirit, whatever it is that you celebrate. I wish for you the very best of health, happiness, and love. It is what we are about. And we could not do the work we do without you. So, thank you. From Ruth.
On January 18th of this year, I donated my kidney to my mom. My mom abruptly found out that she was in stage 4 kidney failure and that she would need a transplant. I didn't know much about it until this all happened, and I was surprised that you can live a full and normal life. The only thing is you have to monitor your water intake. Other than that, you don't have to make any real lifestyle changes. We coordinated it with her transplant center. It was kind of cool. I actually haven't known that much about my health until I went there. They do like a full workup, lots of blood work. It was a pretty seamless process. I think that it was a lot less invasive. The recovery wasn't really bad, and I think if you're considering it, then go for it. It's really rewarding.
Several years ago, my husband had surgery and found out he was having some kidney issues. During the follow-up, they discovered he had an autoimmune disorder for his kidneys. I was approved to be a donor, but it did not match. We were entered into the paired exchange program. That means somebody else would donate a kidney to my husband.
So I came in May 2022 as a sous chef, and I ended up getting pregnant and going on maternity leave last March. And when I came back, they had offered me the executive chef position. And being able to get into that role and be a new mom is something that I am very proud of, being able to balance my work life and be there for, not only for my caregivers, to be there for my family as well. The reason why I was able to do that was because of the people that I have around me.
Hello, Peaks caregivers. I just wanted to take a moment today and thank you. Thank you for everything that you're doing to take care of our patients, to live our mission every day, and to support one another in these difficult times. Healthcare is hard right now. We're asked to do a lot.
I really do love the mission and vision of St. Joe's. That was what really drew me to St. Joe's in the beginning. I really appreciate the way that they're interested in taking care of the underserved, reaching out into the community, and helping people to get medical care.
So for EVS, it means that not only are we going into the rooms and making sure that their environment is clean so the patient doesn't have to worry about it, but it's also interacting and how we share a smile, how we share a story, I think is what sets it's not just the difference, it's almost the expectation.
I love the caregivers here. It's amazing being able to come in here every day and see them. They make me smile. It's not like coming to your job, it's like coming to be with your family and friends.
Our St. Joseph Hospital Education Program is the largest in the state of Colorado that's not affiliated with the university. We see over 6,000 caregivers through our simulation center a year.
Behind me here is our 3D printer that we have used recently to start producing some of our own educational materials that comes at a much cheaper cost than purchasing them from the industry. A lot of what we have created is nothing new. It's things that we were already using but spending a lot of money and resources to get, and so now we're able to produce those on our own. Typically a resident or a nurse or a department will come and say, we want to do this idea. And so they'll kind of come to me with the concept, and then it's up to me to carry it out. And we'll go onto the websites and find the model that suits our needs. Then we take that model, we download the software, we put it into our 3D printing, and then it starts printing. Once the model has finished printing, we then
Our program is a nurse home visitation program, and we support pregnant and postpartum women. So women who are going to have a baby, and then after they've had their baby, we support them if they have a history of substance use disorder. You know, the second leading cause of maternal mortality in Colorado is accidental overdose. So this work that we're doing on the front line with the patients, as well as educating the staff so that they are able to give patients more resources, is really saving
Throughout my
lives.
life, Mom's been an inspiration for me. And she always volunteered. And so I think that's been in our family all these years. My grandfather volunteered, my dad volunteered. Growing up, you just learn that. You just see the importance of serving people and giving of yourself. And she's always been an inspiration, not just for this.
Well, some people are just born with volunteerism in their blood, and that's the case with Polly Coleman.
My grandma has really instilled probably in all of us just that idea of giving back, and again, doing stuff without any selfish motivations of getting paid or getting something out of it, of just, we have skills.
I really do feel that we have been here for 150 years, and there's a reason we've been here for 150 years. You know, there is something different about when you come into work, the pride that you have to work at St. Joseph Hospital, whether that stems from the sisters being here for all of those decades, and you know, it just continues.
Algo que hace especial a Playa Valley es la igualdad. Porque aquí no importa si tú eres como yo una cajera barista, o eres un doctor, o eres el presidente o un enfermero. Cualquier empleado de aquí te habla con respeto e igualdad. It really is my second home. I come in and I think I know like 90% of the people who works in here. I don't know their names because I'm bad with names, but I know faces. And it's super nice when I go like,
Hi, this is...
So I'm really excited about the ambient listening pilot because we are one of 5 health systems in the country that have been selected by Microsoft to try this tool out. One of the things that nurses do is they have to go into a room and they'll do, say, a head-to-toe assessment. And then they've got to go back to the chart and write down exactly what happened. It used to happen with ventilators and monitors. They would have to then write every single ventilator setting into the chart. Then technology took hold and the ventilators now automatically go into the chart and they just validate that what those settings were or what the volumes of the patients were breathing were correct. It's the same idea, but even more complex, where they can narrate their care in the room. They can talk with the patient actually about what they're doing.
All right, vital signs are 97.4
Oxygen saturation, 96% on room air.
And the ambient listening picks it up and puts it into the chart.
That's all I said, and then it floated in.
That grabbed correctly.
So it's pretty unique, where then a lot of the documentation just needs to be validated versus entered manually each cell. So I'm excited to hear from our nurses as to how great it's been. Is it working as intended? Their ideas for how we can improve it, but that's the idea of the technology.
The ambient listening tool definitely helps me have more time with my patients at the bedside. Instead of spending documentation away from them, you're doing it with them.
I'll go through kind of my head to toe with them and tell them, hey, I'm using this new technology. It's pretty cool. It allows me to kind of dictate what I'm doing in the room, and it also just flows in everything into the computer without me having to sit over here and not talking to you and learning more about you.
Patients like it so much. They like the fact that they know what you're charting
about them, like vitals. They want to know because they can hear it loud and clear. They're appreciative, and then they're excited about it.
I like that it's all in real time too, so it's not a matter of 5 hours later I'm trying to remember what time did I listen to his lungs. Instead, I can do it right at the moment.
As I'm doing my head to toes even before using this, it would probably take me 8 to 10 minutes, I would say, on average, in terms of clicking everything and going through the computer, making sure every flow sheet is documented correctly. I would say now they're typically 3 to 4 minutes.
This tool really saves time for me, and I can do all my tasks like faster than going to the computer and then charting it. So the documentation is very, very helpful for me.
The fact that St. Joseph is one of 5 hospitals be rolling this pilot program out, it makes me feel very proud. It's such a great opportunity to be a part of this. It really goes to show how much Intermountain and St. Joseph Hospital cares for the patients and how, like, overall they want also the employees to enjoy their workflow better too.
I'm young, I've been with technology and seen things evolve a ton just in my life already. And so seeing that in my job too, and seeing how that can improve my daily workflow and how I can also help the patients just makes it totally worthwhile.
I feel so privileged to be working in a hospital that's willing to invest in this kind of technology, because we're going through that path. And I think it's very beneficial for the healthcare providers and not caregivers.
At Intermountain Health, we're continually using technology to help advance the way we deliver care. And in that use of technology, we grow and develop. We grow and develop new ways and new techniques to deliver care. And it helps us to continue to learn and evolve, both as frontline caregivers, as leaders, as we start to innovate and think about how could we deliver care in the future? What could it look like? So it's a continual learning journey. And it's exciting to be partnering with our frontline nursing caregivers on this journey, which ultimately will help in their learning, but really it's going to help in having more time at the bedside and really being with patients, which is what we're looking for.
Thank you for visiting our comprehensive breast program. We are proud to be an NAPBC accredited program. Lutheran Medical Center is located in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, and has been a staple in the community for over 60 years. The Breast Care Center is connected to the main hospital, providing easy access to surgery, MRI, and nuclear medicine. Patients receiving surgical care are cared for by board-certified surgeons, as well as highly trained pre- and post-op care teams. Lutheran's Breast Care Center is a fully comprehensive breast care center offering screening mammography, diagnostic mammography, and breast ultrasound, as well as stereotactic and ultrasound biopsy and pre-surgical wire or scalp localization when needed. Patients coming to the Breast Care Center are greeted with a friendly smile and a knowledgeable team. Patient comfort is a priority with comfortable changing area and warm gowns. Patients in for a screening exam complete a risk assessment that helps identify women who may be at higher risk for developing breast cancer. Our center has dedicated board-certified breast radiologists who meet with the diagnostic patients at the time of their service to discuss results, recommendations, and answer any questions the patients may have. If patient is recommended for follow-up biopsy, they are scheduled during their visit for their next procedure. In addition, we offer an online patient portal that, when utilized, provides patients real-time results from breast imaging services. Screening mammography appointments can be scheduled online, offering some evening and Saturday appointments. Screenings are performed by mammography techs that are compassionate and caring, providing each patient a comfortable and safe experience. Tomo-capable stereotactic biopsies are performed on our ACR certified hologic prone table. Our new state-of-the-art ACR certified GE Logic E10 ultrasound equipment provides optimal imaging, high resolution, and safe ergonomic operation for staff. Lutheran Medical Center Imaging Department performs breast MRI on a GE Discovery MR450. We offer breast MRI imaging for high risk and screening patients, as well as MRI guided biopsies. Our ambulatory cancer care center is located at the Red Rocks Medical Center, located in scenic Golden, Colorado. Services provided at Red Rocks include radiation oncology, medical oncology, infusion, oncology pharmacy, laboratory, PET imaging, lymphedema, physical therapy care, navigation, genetic counseling, clinical research, and supportive services. Lutheran's breast program has highly trained board-certified fellowship surgeons that are experienced in using advanced techniques for breast-preserving surgery. We have a highly trained pre- and post-op team there to support breast surgery patients, giving them the tools and teaching they need for a safe recovery at home. During screening, diagnostic, and/or treatment planning, patients determined to be high risk will have a referral sent to the certified genetic counselor for further review and any necessary follow-up or testing that may be indicated. After a cancer diagnosis, patients will connect with our oncology breast certified nurse navigator. The nurse navigator serves as a patient educator and helps the patient understand their diagnosis and treatment options and coordinates care between the physician, surgeon, and other support teams and meets with the patient's pre-surgery and other critical appointments. The nurse navigator assists patients throughout their entire care, continuing into survivorship. Once the patient care is coordinated, a team of professionals are available to address any specific needs each patient may have. This may include meeting with a financial counselor, registered dietitian, and social worker. The providers and the navigators connect patients to any specific support they may need. For patients that will have a mastectomy, a pre-op appointment is made with the nurse navigator who reviews drain care, post-op care, support groups, and any other questions a patient and their support person may have. They also meet with our physical therapist for pre-habilitation appointments to review lymphedema risk, mobility, scar tissue management, and what to expect in recovery. Throughout treatment, patients are assessed for malnutrition as well as any weight management concerns. Our on-site registered dietitian can meet regularly with patients, provide support and resources that will help breast cancer patients during and after active treatment. Support for weight management for patients receiving hormone therapy is vital to healthy survivorship. In addition to support from our registered dietitian, outside resources are made available to any patient that needs this support. The oncology social worker reviews a distress screening tool that is completed by each newly diagnosed patient to help identify any areas of concern. Referrals are made to the social worker throughout treatment and survivorship as issues or new concerns arise. Barriers such as transportation, lodging, home care, cultural needs, and more are addressed by the social worker, and appropriate referrals are made. Our social worker provides one-on-one meetings with a patient or caregiver to provide emotional support. Lutheran's oncology peer support groups meet monthly, providing those in and beyond treatment a chance to meet with other survivors and share their experiences, struggles, and victories with others. Intermountain Health has a growing and engaged clinical research team. A dedicated research coordinator is on site to support patient enrollment and management of available clinical trials. This team reports out regularly to our BPLC and works closely within the entire care team. Medical Oncology Clinic is conveniently located on the 3rd floor with our infusion center. Patients coming to the clinic are seen for lab work, physician visits, chemotherapy teaching, and much more. Our board-certified medical oncologists view each patient as unique in order to create personalized care plans. Along with advanced practice providers, certified oncology pharmacists, and supportive staff, our oncologists strive to ensure patients have the best quality of life before, during, and after treatment. Our practice has 8 exam rooms and a consult room used for consultation and treatment teaching. A referral coordinator and financial counselor are on site to support patients that may have financial or insurance barriers. Our 22-chair infusion center administers chemotherapy, immunotherapy, and supportive care to our oncology patients. Our oncology certified nurses work alongside our medical oncologists to ensure treatment is safely administered. Medications are calculated and mixed by pharmacists located on site, ensuring each medication is compounded by the most up-to-date safety standards. Lutheran's Radiation Oncology offers the most current, up-to-date procedures within our field. Our board-certified providers, physicists, dosimetrists, oncology-certified nurses, and radiation techs go above and beyond to ensure each patient is treated specifically for their disease type based on the latest published data-supported outcomes. We offer tattoo-less treatment setup utilizing Vision RT, which is a calibrated camera system which allows us to reproduce treatment setup with sub-millimeter accuracy. We have 2 Varian linear accelerators at our site, which are both equipped with Vision RT, ensuring we have pinpoint accuracy regardless which machine a patient would be treated on.
Hi, I'm Greg Moss, and I'm joining you today to share my own personal experience about stroke, and hopefully offer you some education about stroke prevention and, most importantly, awareness. It was probably about 3 or 4 years ago where I had symptoms that were a headache, dizziness, some slurred speech that lasted just for a very short period of time. The third time that happened, within a 2-year period, it was a little more serious and got my attention. I have since learned that I had 3 very small strokes. They're called TIAs. Not incredibly uncommon, but they are the warning shot before a very serious, debilitating stroke. And it was that 3rd round that got my attention, and I finally sat down from my physician and was pretty honest with him. He said, "Don't ignore your numbers. Come in and see me, and let's dive in to see what's really happening." What I have learned in this entire journey is that you cannot ignore your numbers. Listen to your physician. They are your partners in this health journey. Make sure that you're checking in with them regularly. Don't ignore even what you might think are minor signs of some challenge that's unfolding. And really don't be afraid to lean into what may be happening here, because the sooner you can catch these things, whether it be monitoring your cholesterol, your blood pressure, any heart challenges that you might have, which, by the way, I had all of those and yet still chose to ignore the numbers that were showing up and the advice of my physician. We want to swim upstream, not try to take care of this downstream. I was fortunate, but I could have avoided a lot of challenges that I'm now leaning into had I just not ignored it. Talk to your physician. It is easy, it's painless, and it could save you a lot of challenges in the future.